from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Standing in, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Just getting started here in Philly. And a great inning here as he gets another punt. Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas right there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Miley has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll step off and try again. Miley has his target. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jonathan Schoop goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box, Orlando Arcia. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. Now at the plate.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Mike Bronco.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. Flies softly out toward left center. And that'll get down out there. Funko rounds third and is digging for the plate. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. At the plate, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game. Behind the runner to second. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Hernandez leads off second with one gun in the inning. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. Miley into the windup. Here it is on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Stepping up now, Jake Arrieta. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well at fourth count. I'd be looking heated.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Wade Miley. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now a bunt attempt here. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. And 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And this will land foul. 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. Digging in, Lorenzo Kane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away. Digging in now, Christian Yelich. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. he is in there. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Luis Garcia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And to score from third, the tying run. Now in the box, Jonathan Scope, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Aguilar, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Hard liner to center field. Kane patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring it.
Left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So digging in now, Manny Pena. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. The 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-1 the count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Full count still. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Asdrubal Cabrera. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Franco over at second. Hernandez at first, 1 gone. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Throw goes to third, and this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Garcia. Aaron Altair will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Adam Morgan, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Nope,
ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
skied into very shallow right. Bautista is over. 1 out. Standing in, Christian Yelich, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Low for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Hard liner to center field. King is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball. Josh Hader, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 71.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2 one more time. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Hader is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar.
Leading off for Milwaukee, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Riding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now batting, Manny Pena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Josh Hader, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Tommy Hunter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 96.
Jorge Alfaro is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 38.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hunter, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. 1-1, here it is. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Now batter. Catcher.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Now it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. And a good idea to hold. Junior Guerra takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's 0 for 5. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Guerra, 33 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Pops this one up. Aguilar shading to his right, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Stope, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch and have that in the back of your mind.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jesus Aguilar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. High pop-up. Moustakas moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Manny Pena. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Victor Arano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 64.
He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Travis Shaw is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Popped him up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one stayed up a little high. And that slider must have been low. It's ball three. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. The pitcher, Junior Guerra, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Curtis Granderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Curtis Granderson.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Looking at his career totals, Granderson is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves Earth right here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number two. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Missed with a slider. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fast.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Ball three. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, second baseman, Andrew McCutchen.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Santana waits on it. One away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back at the track. The wall. Gone. So striding in, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity on this one. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Stanton, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. He can't track it down as this ball falls. Franco is on his way home. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. The The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch. The pitcher, Zach Eflin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Riding in, Jose Bautista, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Oh, he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Eflin, the runner at 3rd. Bautista at 2nd with 2 gone. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Leading off the inning, Luis Severino. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. To short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. Stepping up to the plate, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is striding in once again. Odubel Herrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, Sonny Gray will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. The 1-0. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, David Robertson will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Rhys Hoskins will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Chad Green will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 57.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. So now Carlos Santana. He's set and the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Franco. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it.
A.J. Cole will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt from the ball. Hoskins at third, Santana at second, Franco at first with no outs. Check swing grounder to the right side. Torres scoops it up. There's 1. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire. Zach Britton will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a 1 for 9. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Dylan Betances will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. The 1-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back a guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last. Aroldis Chapman will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 54.
Zach Eflin will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. The 1-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in the jam.
All even at 2-2. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet